Hello there, everyone. My name is Oversoul. This is Oversoul Gaming, and welcome back to Nevermind. And you might be wondering why there's no face cam in this episode. Well, I have some aggravating news. I already recorded the level that we're about to do. I recorded the whole thing. Took me like fucking 43 minutes to get through it. A lot of it was going to be cut out because I wandered and shit. And then I go to stop the recording, and I find out that my capture device had already decided on its own to stop recording at a certain point, and it's because it glitched out. Anyways, so we're gonna have to. This is the client I just did, 418, but we're gonna do it again because I need to. Actually, I need to make sure I reset it first, because otherwise it'll just leave it where it was. Restart. Activate. Okay. You have to completely restart it in order to get all the stuff to activate again.
You should come to hell with me someday. I'm a monster. No, they're the monsters. Everyone calls me sick. Well, they're sick. Their complaints about dropped calls and thread count. Count the mistakes. Count the mistakes. There's blood on the mistakes. My mistakes. Not my blood. Not my blood. Why is it not my blood? I didn't save the world. What kind of goddamn world is it to save?
Alright, so I already know because I've been through it, obviously, but this guy is a war veteran who felt guilty about the things that he did in war, and then when he came home, he felt like he didn't belong because he thought he was a monster, and he took drugs to try and suppress his feelings about this particular, about everything that happened. Anyway, so in this first part, we gotta search garbage cans for, pop cans. Like voila. And then we take them... right over here. Because you see, he was a homeless veteran. So every time we get one of these coins, we take it, and we throw it in this fountain. He misses every time, though. Another one. Thank you. And we'll put it in the fountain. Yep, that was completely way off. And I think there's, where's the... right here. There's another can in here. Okay. And then we put this one in. This is the last one, by the way. Grab it. Throw it in the fountain, and then there'll be an explosion over here, which jump scared me when I originally recorded this. There it goes. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me when I first recorded this. I'm sorry you didn't get to see it. But them's the breaks when you have bad luck. Anyways, that's 2 out of 10. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. We don't have any yet. We're about to, though. So I almost missed this first photo when I first recorded it. It's right over here. My parents never understood me. That's one of the red herring photos. That one doesn't count for the board at the end. Let's see, nope. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, he sees all these civilians as creepy mannequins who are judging him. There's creepy mannequin hands coming out of the walls and stuff. This part doesn't bother me because mannequins don't bother me. That's more of a Markiplier thing. You are a failure. They're scared of you. And then something about, you don't belong. And when I first saw that sign saying you are a failure, I made a joke about my YouTube channel being shit or something like that. You lose. Now this one is important. You lose track of who you were saving and who you were destroying. You never felt good and you never felt safe. So that's one of the important ones for what he did. Now we have to solve this in order to move on. And all we have to do is get all of the signs to be upright, but the ones in the foreground move with the ones in the background. So you gotta do the ones in the background first, and then do the ones in the foreground. Except for these ones. Those ones don't matter. Okay. And then that goes down, and then there's creepy ghosts here. Hello, ghost. Hello, ghost. Hello, ghost. Hello, ghost. Ah, scary whispering. Alright. And then there's a creepy mannequin here, pointing over there for no particular reason. But we have to put in the password here from the coin, from the pop can machine, so I hope you remembered what it was, because I almost didn't. It's 536. Okay. And then in here, there's another photo on the ground, or painting. There was something wrong with me. I wasn't normal. That's a red herring. Another creepy, jittery ghost over here. Hey there, how you doing? Alright. And then another creepy ghost over here. Which, these are like some of the most basic-ass, like, ghost cutouts I've ever seen. It's just like the flat, like, things like, it's Doom textures, basically. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so these, then there's this box of drugs right here, because he took drugs to deal with the pain. Because he was seeing ghosts, you know? And that was the thing, you know, this is... When we do these, we're supposed to actually be following the events of what happened to them, but in a sort of, like, messed up layers of fear way. So, like, what you just saw was him, putting cans in a machine, to get money so that he would have money to go buy drugs to deal with the ghosts that he's been seeing. And the ghosts that he sees are guilt from the people he killed in the war. But sometimes to save something, you have to destroy something else. Yeah, so that's part of the, thing right there. There's another one right here. Self-loathing and distrust never left my side. The most unexpected thing would give them voice and power. That's one of the ones that we need as well. Why even try? You are still a failure. They all hate you. Yep. Okay, so now there's a door open here. And this is where it got really interesting to me. Because we go inside this, just this long, regular, boring-ass hallway, but then... Oh no, another loop-de-warpy hallway. Whoa! I think they kind of overused that. Alright, and then we have this guy right here, this mannequin, playing piano, and I made a joke about how he's really talented because he's playing it without even touching the keys. Okay, alright, so this right here is actually a hint as to what we need to do. So basically what we have here is this endless looping stairway. You know, we just keep going up and up and up and up. And these doors, they lead nowhere. Every last one of them shows the same thing inside. Just a mannequin standing in the background behind a bunch of sandbags with a light shining on it. So we have to go a couple floors up until we see a table with a swirly thingy on it. Here we go. And then we take it, and we put it on the painting. Where's the painting? It's over here. And then things get creepy. Where did it go? Yeah, I dropped it so it respawned over here. Anyways, it's supposed to go here. Alright. Now we go through another warping hallway. Whoa. That stuff would be cooler in VR, and then, oh no, things are turning fleshy and creepy, just like in Observer. And then there's a naked ghost behind a bathtub right here, and then a photo inside the bathtub, something about dissecting bugs for fun, another red herring, another pointless red herring. And then now we just wait patiently for the scene to change. Okay, this part, I was, like, freaking out a little initially, because it's just all red and creepy with a bunch of ghosts. Ooh, Spooksville. Anyways, I went a couple more floors up than I needed to. But anyways, the thing we need to do is right here. It's just one of these light puzzles where every time you touch one of these things, you turn on or off all the ones that it's touching. See? Okay. So you do that, and then you do that. Come on. That, and then that, and then let's see if I remember correctly. Bam. 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 Got it. Oh, did you see that? You saw how that light was going down? It's almost like we were on somewhat of a timer, but we're really not. And then you go to grab this photo, but oh no, the elevator's falling! And then we fall with it. And we're gonna fall for like a good 30 seconds here. Whee! Down the elevator, and then, oh no, look at, they're all watching us. Smack. Okay. Now we can pick up the photo. They sang the song, not of a single event. They were dull. They were the dull hum of a million whispers. I can always hear them. They tell me that I can never go home. So that one is one of the ones that counts as well. And then the door opens. And then it took me a minute to figure out what I was doing in here, but there's a photo right here. I picked it up from the other side. Also, hello, creepy ghost girl. Why you no give me the spooks? Not even a jump scare. Nope, it's just, it's aesthetic. They just didn't bother with it. They're, you know, but that's okay. You don't want to overuse jump scares. And also, I'm standing here watching this so I have footage for the outro. Okay, now, pick up the photo. They were hateful, angry people. Again, a red herring. Time to do some more drugs. Okay, and we only have 2 more left to get, and this part took me fucking forever to figure out what to do, because I thought I had to put more cans in a thing like before, but no, not at all. So for this part, all you have to do, I walked around this whole city, I swear to God, a million times. Anyways, for this part, one of these garbage cans, I think this one, okay, nope. It changes. Okay, so it's randomly generated. So one of these garbage cans will have a red box with a plus in it. That's ammo. That's advanced memory for narrow mapping. Which, it's actually counting for me right now because I've already been through this level 1, so I can do advanced narrow mapping in the second go through. Okay, so I need to find the garbage can with the red box, with the box with the red plus. The choice is in your hand. It'll probably be the next one I check now that I saw those. I think it changes. I think it's just the order you look at them in. Except the one with the ammo and the mannequin head never changed, but the other ones that would normally be empty or whatever. Like, okay, nope. 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 Alright, where the hell is it? Also, why are all these mannequins, why do they have like red X's on them and then the, I don't know. Are they supposed to be dressed up like dominatrixes? This is the one thing I couldn't figure out. Alright, here it is. Alright, so we take this knife out of here. And we go stick it in the hand of this mannequin on the ground. And then he gives us a coin. Which we take over here to this ticket booth. And then that opens the way to the carnival. And this is where things get really interesting. Alright, so the carnival is all normal and shit at first. Everyone's having a good time. There's the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round. It's all normal except for the mannequins. But you come up here to the fortune teller, get photo number 9, which is another red herring, because he didn't start using when he was a teenager. More cans, but it doesn't really matter for this part. 353. For fun, if you want, you can go ahead and take them and put them in the thing. But I think that's only good for the advanced neural mapping shit. It'll never belong. 563. Anyways, what you need to do to advance the story here is actually walk up to this roller coaster, because the screaming triggers his PTSD. Yeah, the screaming of the roller coaster triggers his PTSD, and then he starts seeing the ghosts of the dead, of all the people that he's killed in the name of war. Women, men, children, it doesn't matter. All dead. You can also shoot these targets, you know. It's kind of like a, you know, it's symbolic. So anyways, now we gotta do the can thing again until we get it to 563. Or 650, what is it, 635, right? Something. It's whatever it says on the ticket after you put it in here. I think it's 635 if I remember correctly. Yeah, 635, okay, so now we gotta find another can. That pile disappeared. If I remember, yep, there's one leaning up against the thing here. 634, and then we need to do one more after this. Oh, shit. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? I've never had that happen before. Oh, that didn't happen last time. I think I might have got hit by one of those things that you shoot normally. Okay, well. That is what happened. I think those things, they can run into you and hurt you if you don't shoot them. Well, that's kind of bogus. That's exactly what happened. I ran into one of them sons of bitches. Probably that one, right there. Oh, that can is gone. God damn it. Oh no, the coin was still there. Nice. Okay, good. There are others like you. I think there's another coin here now because, yeah, I just put another one in there. Okay. Watch out for those guys. Confront your enemy. Okay, now we're good to move on. Sorry about that little delay there. So now everything gets all creepy and fleshy. He just really is, like, hardcore in the rabbit hole right now. But all we gotta do is just walk our merry little way along this path right here. Nothing jumps out at you, nothing really bad happens, it's just visually disturbing. I was a warrior, I wanted to save the world. That's the most important one, that's the beginning, the very first one. And then the helicopter comes and the screen goes black. And then we'll be back at the memory board. And then we do the memory. We put the photos in order. Which is, I was a warrior, I wanted to save the world. Sometimes to save something, you have to destroy something else. You lose track of who you were saving, who you were destroying, you never felt good, you never felt safe. Something about self-loathing. Where's that one? Here we go. Self-loathing and distrust never left my side. The most unexpected thing would give them voice and power. And then finally, they sang the song, not of a single event. They were the dull hum of a million whispers. I can always hear them. They tell me that I can never go home. Now, prepare yourself, because this is, like, really depressing.
I see it in the faces of my brothers and sisters. I see it in the faces of those I killed. When I killed my first, I died with him, you know. With every drop spilled afterwards, I felt like I became less human and more something else. Once you understand that death is breathing down your neck, flirting with your friends, cradling your hands around a trigger, you just can't come back from that. Mistakes sometimes look like victories, and victories sometimes become mistakes. In the end, it's all just blood and war, and yet you live them over and over and over again. Thing is, I never came home from war, but this other monster did, this monster doesn't belong in civilian life. I was a prisoner in my own rage and self-loathing, trapped by nightmares and constant fear that any noise, smell, or sight could push me off a ledge into hell. The roller coaster at that carnival must have been a real doozy. All I remember is hearing the screams and then feeling nothing but excruciating confusion. Smothering it all in something else seemed like a good idea. It wasn't. It helped take the edge off, but only pushed me further into the darkness. I didn't care. I hated everyone. All those ungrateful idiots who could never understand what those who lost their souls went through to protect them. And yet I so longed to be part of it again. I lost myself. I was a ghost within shadows. I know I'm not alone. I know I can get help if I ask. The ghosts won't stop following me no matter how much I try to forget or exorcise them with drugs and booze. Perhaps now I can reach out my hand. Not for spare change, but for backup. I guess I could use a little backup for this one last battle.
Alright, so anyways, the achievement's not gonna pop this time because I already got it from the first time I recorded this, but I have to go through that level a third time yet on my own and do the advanced neuromapping because I am gonna get all the achievements in this because it's super easy. You just have to beat all the levels and then go back and do them again with the advanced neuromapping and find all the memories that way, which I didn't do just now because I don't know where they were. I just did the basic shit so you guys could see what you missed when I did it the first time. So anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Hopefully in the next episode I'll actually have my face cam back and I'll be going through it for the first time. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye!